Collective, how are you? I hope wherever you are in the world, you are happy, healthy, and safe. Collective, this is going to be general, okay? So take it how it resonates. If it doesn't apply, let it fly. I do offer personal readings. If you are interested in receiving any from me, my email can be found in the description box below. There's lots of messages, okay, so far. Somebody could be needing to clear out clutter in their room, in their space, in their house, in their mind, in their thoughts and thinking. I'm seeing blue. Okay, so the color blue, that could be your throat chakra. That could be, somebody needing to maybe speak something, speak a truth. Because blue is serenity, stability, just as the color itself, inspiration, honesty, truth, tranquility, wisdom, those kinds of things. I was also seeing earlier, didn't get to see the whole thing, but like, not fishnet, but maybe like the crocheted, maybe somebody's grandmother is with them. Maybe they did some knitting, some crocheting, and those like doilies, I think they're called. Not all the pieces were exact. Some of the holes were a little bigger, some, not so much. Like the inside of a dream catcher. Maybe somebody has a dream catcher, or you need to have a dream catcher. Dreams could be very significant for some of you. Let's see what's going on with this energy. Heavenly Father, Spirit guides and angels, show me clearly Most High message for the collective. Yeah, you could have definitely a connection with someone in heaven, in the spiritual realm. This could be a need for some healing, for some hope here in a situation. Show me clearly. It's a calmness. It's a relaxing feeling, the blue. Peaceful, secure, orderly, things going pretty well for you. Okay. Yeah, we have a happy change. Maybe this is something that's coming in for you. All right. The happy change says that your angels have heard your prayers and have banded together to create a real and joyful changes in your life. Events begin to move forward, and great progress will now be possible. You may need to make some rapid decisions due to the suddenness of the activity, but be confident and trust the guidance that you receive. Like, this is really important here. We have the messenger of thought, and this says a new topic or intellectual project is really exciting for you. There's so much to learn before you feel ready to move forward. New information may require changes to your plans. Review all documents carefully. Will meet or are someone who loves to learn and share knowledge. This person is brilliant and truthful, but also blunt and not very diplomatic. So you could just speak the honest truth, no sugarcoating things. Yeah, this is an end to some hard times. There's something that needs to be spoken here, or you speak things that need to be heard, okay? The healer of thought. It's time to clean up your life. Get rid of anything that clutters your space or makes you disorganized. Yes, exactly. People who take from you but don't give back should be released as well. You or another person involved in this situation is wise, insightful, and caring, has a wonderful sense of humor, and offers a lot of life experience. All right, so beautiful energy so far. We have the 5 of thought now. The path you were on seemed like the right one, but now you've run into a challenge. There's a better direction for you that will make you much happier in the end. Changes are necessary so that you can get back on track. Avoid negative people who are draining or who bring unwanted drama into your life. Yeah, you're backing away from this. Again, clearing the clutter of your mind. These are all thoughts, and here's another one. So these are all swords, all right? Going through, deciphering. You're going to have to, with that 5 of thought, make some difficult decisions. You're going to need to take some risks with things and trust your gut. Kind of like, you know, putting yourself out of there, getting out of that comfort zone. We have the healer of action, and this is it says this is a time when you can do whatever you set your mind to if your heart is open. You're being asked to do many things at once. You don't, or you won't mind, as long as you know you're making a difference. This card indicates someone who's loving, intelligent, passionate, and fun, which could definitely describe you. This person can handle difficult situations with grace, okay? So a lot of this "you can do it" attitude is definitely necessary, or you have this already, okay? This is general, so you got to take it how it resonates. Don't force them to fit. It could be past, present, future. It could be, you know, someone you're thinking of, someone who's thinking of you. It could be somebody you have no clue. It could be the butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker. Okay, so you got to use your own wisdom and discernment in any tarot reading message. We have the 6 of emotion. Memories can fill your heart with many emotions. It's important to remember your past accurately without seeing it as better or worse than it was. People you used to know may return to your life unexpectedly. Children could be an important issue, or you may need to reconnect with your own inner child. And then we have the helper of thought. Your life is about to start moving very fast. Events that seemed to be on hold suddenly require all your attention. There's no time to sit and ponder. You've got to get moving. Review the details as best you can. You know, will meet or are someone with a very quick mind who instantly grasps what to do. This person is both confident and courageous. I need to say that I'm also a couple times here now in reading just these, I've gotten the idea that something's coming up. You may have an emergency type situation and you're going to need to stay calm, get through it, or you are somebody that can stay calm and get through emergency situations, and then maybe once it's all done, you can have your little breakdown moment or whatever it is. But you, in the moment, you are the person in an emergency situation that brings calmness and peace. You just get it handled. You don't freak out. You don't overreact. You just make sure that everybody involved stays focused. You make sure that you yourself stay focused on what it is that is important, whether it's a person, you know, whether it's something that needs to get done, whatever it is, or something like that. Yeah, Heavenly Father, Spirit Guides, and Angels, tell me more of this energy for the collective, please. something you've been waiting for too. It's like it's mentioned several times that it's going to take off. Now's the time. Something you've been waiting for, something that you've been manifesting, desiring. It's here. It's coming, and it's going to like catapult you. Okay. Yeah. Underneath this, the 10 of emotions, the 10 of cups. Okay. So yeah, you got the, you know, an ending. This happy change is taking you to the 10 of cups. You've been stuck for so long, waiting for so long, and that's hard for, you know, regular humans to do. And I say that because everything happens in divine time, not our time. You know, we're stuck on the 9 to 5s, or, you know, the 24-hour days, and, you know, the 30, 31 days in a month, sometimes, you know, less, but, you know, things like that, 365 days. And it's like, yeah, somebody could be waiting. You know, Spirit says in a reading, you're getting it in summertime. Well, you think, okay, well, it's winter now, so when summer comes, I'm going to have it. Well, they didn't say what year. It didn't say what summer. Just that it was happening in summertime, when it's right. You know, when you've learned what you need to learn in order to receive what this is. And it feels like it's here for you, and you're going to notice these big, happy changes. You may have been confused in situations, and now everything is clear. Life is a blessing. Life is blessing you with a wonderful and loving family. Great happiness and emotional fulfillment are now on the horizon. Harmony with those you love is assured. By offering forgiveness, understanding, and kindness to others, you are rewarded with unconditional love. So again, this could tie into, definitely, well, it does tie into some of the messages that we've been getting lately, and that is that need to release and forgive, that need to make peace. I feel for a lot of you with this, you know, with seeing this blue, you know, that you, yeah, they're showing me that kind of dream catcher type fabric, and that's all I see. I don't see what it's attached to. But it's something like that. You're able to let go of the things that no longer serve you, the feelings, the emotions, the thoughts, the resentments, whatever it is that have been holding you back. This is a big shift, collective. This is a very big shift. Okay? You're gaining a lot of wisdom. Yeah, because, you know, you've been hurt in the past. You've been, you know, exploited. You've been taken from. You've been used, abused. You've been drained energetically, spiritually, mentally, you know, and for what? Yeah, it's left you very confused. There's been deception in the fact of not showing your emotions. This could totally be you. Not showing how you feel. Not speaking a truth. Not being your authentic self. Trying to please others. It doesn't have to be something horrible. Yeah, this serenity, again, this peace, this healing type energy. It's here. The ability to recognize when others are wearing a mask, when others are being deceitful. You know, you're paying attention more to the actions versus the words. Words don't really mean shit to you anymore. For some of you, I just heard that. Yeah, your calmness, your peace. Yeah, these could be people here that are, interfering with your privacy. Maybe you've had to, block people. Maybe you've had to change passwords on things. Maybe your social media has been hacked or something like that. Yeah, evidence, getting proof on things. Yeah, evidence or proof of collaborations of people working against you to disturb your peace. That's definitely for some. The proof and the evidence, it's, again, you're paying attention to the actions, not the words, before you get involved with people. Yeah, this is the way it is. You're trusting your intuition. You're maybe working on healing yourself. You could be a reader. You could be getting readings. You're noticing the synchronicities, the signs. You're paying attention to spirit more. Yeah, and you're learning. You could be getting coached. You could be a coach. Take it how it resonates. Heavenly Father, Spirit Guides, and Angels, tell me about this messenger of thought, please. What's this about for the collective? Yeah, you're getting spiritual messages. You're picking up on these more. You're noticing huge turnaround. You're noticing the blessings and things. Yeah, the people that tried to restrict you, or the thoughts that you had that were restricting you. Changing, truly changing, not just saying because it sounds good, because anybody can say what they want, but you're truly changing and evolving. And you're getting through these things that have been binding you. Yeah, and you are receiving luck. You're finding out those that tried to stop you. Okay? Maybe they're changing their thoughts about you. Maybe you're someone who said, hey, this is going to happen to me. I'm going to have this, and this. And again, it waited and waited, and then all of a sudden, bam, it happened. Now they're seeing proof that your dreams are coming true. Now they're paying attention. Now they're watching. They're checking it out. They're learning from you. The healer of thought. Yeah, the healer of thought landed over here with the healer of actions. Okay, yeah, you're being released. You're freeing up. Yeah, these two, this one again talks about, you can do whatever you want. You're unlimited. You're realizing you're unlimited. Nothing can stop you. This is the time. That's what the healer of action talks about. Now, once again, now is the time that you can do whatever you want. And you're being asked to do many things at once. You won't mind as long as you know that you're making a difference. So, yeah, something that you've been working at for a while. You're going to see it's making a difference. You're going to be very, very busy soon. All these people that protested you, all these people that talked shit about you and what you did, it was overwhelming. They're now becoming overloaded, and here you are gaining. Okay, this is their loss. This is their loss. You're moving forward. You're in alliances. You're being very cautious again with who you collaborate with. All this, yeah, because all these people, they, I'm getting releasing the hate. Releasing the hate. the anger, the pain. You know, maybe those that that cursed you through, you know, because of anger or pain, that spoke negatively of you, that wished ill upon you, for whatever reason. It's their own. Things like that are being lifted. The healer of thought, please. Yeah, with your profession now, your tasks, what it is that that you do. Yeah, somebody could have not liked what you had to say. They didn't like that you were speaking. They tried to stop what you were saying, or you know, hinder you from speaking the truth. And now they realize, well, damn, it was the truth. There's something about that too. Yeah, you're getting a new beginning. Your profession is about to take off. Whatever it is that you do, whatever your passion is, okay, your talent. Show me 5 of thought. Yeah, it landed here with the helper of thought. Yeah, this was this third wheel, the 5 of thought. 5, a challenge. Okay, the path you were on seemed like the right one, but now you've run into challenges. Someone here, a third wheel, third party energy, an enemy, something like that. They thought they were doing the right thing. They thought they were doing the right thing. Again, they doubted you. They didn't believe you. Something like that. Now they're seeing better. They're about to take off in a new direction. Or again, this is you after a third party incident. Somebody here, yeah, you're being released. For some of you, you could have been involved in a third party. Okay? And the karma cycle for that, the spiritual spanking for that, whatever it is, again, divine timing, it varies for whatever. Again, spirit sees it all. So they know all involved, their thoughts, their feelings, their actions, their motives. They know the truth. Spirit knows the truth. Yeah, because it's never cut and dry, I'm hearing. It's never cut and dry. It's never cut and try. Maybe somebody's going to try this. I don't know. Cut and dry. There's always a reason, you know, why someone is getting pushed. And if they go into a third party extramarital or out of relationship type endeavor, why? Spirit sees the why. There's more understanding. Some could be just because they're born, they just do that, and maybe they're born that way, I started to say. Others are pushed out of loneliness, out of loss or fear or sadness or whatever it is, something lacking. For some reason, that needs to be heard by someone. Somebody definitely could have, I'm hearing gold digger. She ain't nothing but a gold digger. And she ain't messing with no broke. So yeah. Somebody could have been saying that about you, only to realize that was not the case. That you were somebody worthy, kind. So, of course, spiritual punishment is going to accurately fit the crime. If somebody is in an abusive, neglectful type situation, you know, they should get out of it or whatever first, yes, but that's what gets them into this. This is going on for someone, because I'm sitting here, it keeps coming. But someone that just does it out of spite, out of hate, out of ego, whatever like that, theirs is going to be harsher than somebody that's pushed. That's what I'm hearing. Somebody's pushed. Somebody's pushed to do something. It doesn't have to be cheating. This could be work. We're talking about professions and talents and stuff. This could be work. Somebody may have accused you of cheating at work. Now they see. Now they know. Okay, let's move forward. Healer of action. They could have been a past person that you pissed off or something because you went your own route and they slandered you. They slandered your work, and people didn't come around. Now, the truth is coming. You didn't quit something. You stayed steady. You stayed calm, relaxed. You're getting through an emergency type situation. Something where you needed a disaster type situation. You needed to stay calm. You didn't get swayed. You didn't freak out. That's significant. Healer of action. You didn't have to tear anybody out. Now they're showing me like the Titanic and what was it? What's the main gal? Rose. Maybe somebody's name is Rose. First, middle, last. Just heard it Pete Rose. So I was just like, okay, it could be a last name too. But her supposed to be husband, again, being pushed into a situation with Jack. And he was like, even knocking women and little kids out to get in the boat. Yeah. That ego, that ass energy. Something. Let me see. Healer of action. Let's continue. This is definitely resonating with somebody. Healer of action. Yeah, this collaboration. Okay, working together. Whatever it is that you set your mind to, you can do. This card indicates that you or someone around you is very loving. Some of you have been single for a long time too, for whatever reason. Not that it was any fault of your own, but now that's also coming out too, this isolation. Somebody wants to be friends again. Somebody at least wants to talk here. Someone from your past, maybe, the Six of Cups. Tell me about this. Letting go of the anger. I want to say closure, but Spirit's saying no, it's not like closure, but kind of. That's what I hear, but kind of. Six of emotion. Yeah. These ties that bind may be a commitment, whether it's work, relationship, something, some kind of contract or obstruction. And what you don't see here is, yeah, these things, being pissed off that they tried to cause caution, injury of some kind, or, whether it's to your business, to you, to your bank account, I'm hearing, they wanted to harm you, hurt you in some way, shape, or form, and it didn't work, and you keep succeeding. Now they're in conflict here. Now, there's this difference. Yeah, they tried to bind you. You had a fight with this person, harsh words. Yeah, they're upset. A lot of anger, a lot of emotions. People you used to know may return unexpectedly. You're not seeing this coming. You don't see the luck that's here, the gift, or they see it. You don't. Somebody's here. It's going to be really awkward. This person's vision was clouded. They didn't, it showed the dreaming card earlier. You're out there go-getting. Somebody was not doing that. They didn't have that. They didn't have the belief that maybe they now do. They didn't, maybe this is somebody that life is kicked, and they figure, I'm just going to sit right here. I'm not going to try and get up and change. You have the mentality where again, you stay calm in a situation. Somebody panicked. Somebody stressed out. Somebody freaked out. And it's like, I'm going to stay here, I'm going to hide, I'm going to run, I'm going to do whatever to stay away from the situation. And you're like, hey, calm down. You waited it out. You just pushed through it. Yeah, and you're receiving this luck here. Maybe somebody wants to return to give you a gift of some kind, to bribe you. This could be a family member, to tempt you. Yeah, they want to tempt you by apologizing here. Sorry for the stress I caused, all these things, the way I was thinking, the fantasy of all of this. Yeah, looking back on the bullying. Now they're scared. They're scared because somebody's having some bad dreams. And here you are, it's like you're their worst nightmare, almost. Not that you're even doing anything, or they're afraid that you were doing something in the past, and they realize now that no, you weren't. They thought maybe you were restricting them. And they can see clearly now that you weren't. That you don't do that. You were just going about your business. You're getting through situations. That's for some. Tell me about the helper of thought. Somebody's definitely seeing a lot of birds in unique ways. Not just seeing, yeah, you're coaching somebody through a loss here. Some kind of sorrow. You're giving advice here, or you gave advice on withdrawing from a third-party situation, or giving insight. Maybe, quitting or something, a third-party situation, quitting something. It just landed up here. Quitting the negative thinking, the challenges. You're coaching people through loss. Some of you, this is your talent. And you're doing it with self-love. You're doing it with love. You're doing it with healing. The way you heal yourself, or you heal or handle, however you want to say it, a situation. Again, like you're that calm person in the storm. And you just push through it. It's going to work. we're gonna make it. Tomorrow's a new day. Just simple things like that. It's inspiring someone. Yeah, you maybe came out of a sickness. Somebody, you could be doing something online. You don't have to be. But you got this idea, hey, or they got this idea here. Maybe you thought you were a failure. Maybe you had a low opinion of yourself. Maybe you're struggling, again, something with money, somebody attacking your money. Maybe you struggle financially under somebody's dictatorship, somebody else's control. But your love, eternal love, they couldn't stop it. Again, some of you have a definite connection with someone in the spirit realm, okay? Somebody who's in heaven. Or there's some, like your ancestors, somebody like that. They're very pleased. They're very proud of you. You bring healing and hope. And you persevere. They're afraid of the bullying that they did. They see clearly. They remember what it is that they did, and they want to apologize. They want to apologize for the stress they caused. The way that they thought, their misconstrued thinking is what I just heard. Yeah, they should have hesitated. They were warned to stop. They were warned to work something out, behave accordingly, act like adults. They were warned. They didn't listen. They want to come up with some form of a compromise now for overloading you, for making things more difficult. Yeah. They wanted to hit you in the pocketbook. Right here, the word is meanness. I don't know if that's going to be clear. It's meanness, though. I don't know. Anyway, this damn camera. I need a new one. Yeah, their way of thinking, their mind, their plans, something like that. Or these are yours. Maybe you made a prediction. It's coming here, this justice. They tried to stop it. You were receiving something. They tried to stop this. The next one was real estate. Some of you could have said, you know what? I'm going to own a home someday. I don't care what. I'm going to own a home someday. And they laughed. Yeah, you're broke ass gonna own a home, right? Yeah, right. You're gonna be homeless. You're gonna be on the streets. Whatever. Maybe you were when you said that. You did not quit. You stayed calm. You stayed relaxed. You didn't boast about it, whatever. But your determination got you through the situation. And now you own a home. And now they're going, what? Damn, they always said they would. They poked fun at you. They made fun of you. They talked shit about you. You cray-cray. I just heard, whatever. She's a freaking nut, or he's a freaking nut. Something like, and now you do. You made it happen. Yeah. Somebody here tried to control this situation. They resisted. This could have been a soulmate. They tried to control you. They tried to stick you in a box, collective, and that didn't happen. This was somebody you were meant to have eternal love with. This was supposed to be your partner. Now they're sitting there lonely, just watching the past, and you know, I'm seeing like Nick at Night or something like that, TV Land. Like they're just reviewing the old times, and you're sleeping good, and they're scared. They're scared because they tried to take from you the things they said. Yeah, but you were prepared. You didn't quit. Life threw something at you, and bam, you were ready for it. You handled it. Every freaking curveball. This change in you. It's inevitable. It was meant to happen, and here you are. This calmness. Yeah, your faith. Your prayers answered. That's what I'm getting. It's here for you now. It's here for you now. They thought it would be good to make fun of you. They thought that was a wise thing to do, and look at you now. Maybe you were like the high school geek or something, nerd, whatever rude word they gave you. You know exactly what I mean. Because you were smart, you thought different. Something like that. Alright, let's see. We haven't done this one in a minute. Heavenly Father, Spirit, Guide, and Angels, show me clearly. Most High message. What do they need to hear? These wanted to pop out. Divine timing. Yeah, they regret this. They regret this. Spirit, it took a while. Somebody needed to see something, and Spirit waited for the perfect time to show them. Now they see. I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. Maybe that's what you're singing. 'Cause I can see all obstacles in my way. Gone are the dark clouds that had me blind. It's gonna be bright, bright, sunshiny day. I mean, you can't. It's your intuition. You're waking up. I guess I can make it now. The past is gone. Show me clearly. Heavenly Father, messages for the collective. What's going on with this energy? Tell me more. Tell me more, tell me more. Does he have a car? I don't know, there's some... yeah, what's a... Johnny? What? I don't know. What was his name? It's John Travolta. Danny. Yeah, he was a bit of an ass, a player. He faked it in front of other people. He couldn't act like he liked you in front of his friends. They're showing me that now. And you were like this, or you, them, however it fits. But Sandy, oh Sandy, yeah, she didn't fit the mold. She was gorgeous, but a bit nerdy, a bit awkward, a bit different, not out there like everybody else in the group, okay? And there was nothing wrong with her. And then, yeah, the innocence and the dreams. She was a dreamer. And he was a player. But she caught his attention. But he was too cool. Couldn't let his friends see that he liked someone like that. He had a rep to protect. So you could be dealing with somebody who had a rep to protect. They couldn't, they were too cool to let their friends see them like with someone like you. And then, damn. Tell me about it, stud. Something flipped. Something changed. They could be wanting to come back now. It worked out in the movies, but it doesn't always work in the movies. Like in the movies. Show me clearly. It's going to be your choice. Your wisdom and discernment. Show me clearly. Yeah. They're here. A reunion, a second chance, back together. I miss you. Somebody wants this. This person ghosted you, treated you like you were nothing. They ignored you. They rejected you. They chose other people over you. Whatever it is. All so that they could look cool. Also their friends, because you know that's who they cuddle with at night, you know, their friends. That's who pays their bills, helps them out, takes care of them when they're sick. That's who it is. Their friends. That's who holds their hand. Yeah, there's some unfinished business here. It's not over. Yeah, somebody's single, they're watching, or you are. Somebody is alone, isolated, lonely, guarded. Maybe that's where they were when you met them. Oh. Healing. That one came out first, I'm hearing, so I know it didn't, but it did in their message. I saw it already. Yeah, the mask. Hiding this. Somebody's improving. But they're guarded. Again, you're watching actions. You're watching actions, not listening to words no more. This is part of your healing needs. So I'm going to stick them together. These two are going together. Maybe you've hidden something here, or you're letting go of what you've been trying to. You're speaking the truth now. You're letting go of the lies, surrendering the mask, the things. You're speaking your truth now. Okay? When they want to come and talk to you or whatever, let's sit down and talk about it for real. You know? Come a little closer, off with your head. You know, if you lie to me, if you bring me dishonesty, I'm going to see it. And it's off with your head. My sword is right freaking there. Yeah, this betrayal, this grief, this disappointment. Somebody might be traveling to you, or you could be moving... You could be moving, setting up boundaries, distance. This is something that was unexpected. Something you said hurt this person. Something you said helped someone that was hurt find new love. Make a change. That's what I'm getting too. Maybe you're going to hear about it someday. Maybe you won't. Making somebody stop and realize. You know, maybe something you said gets their attention and they go, oh, well, damn. I never thought of it like that. I didn't realize it like that. Yeah, tell me about it, stud. Show me clearly. Yeah, now there's regrets. Okay, you have them, they have him. They see the mistakes, the you know, wanting to apologize. There you are. Bring it then. don't freaking lie to me. Be honest, because now, whatever it is you've been doing, whatever healing here you've been going through, and the work and effort that you've put, you've elevated. You are not the same person that you were back when they hurt you. Plain and simple. For some, there's something that needs to be said. You need to hear the truth so you can let it go. Some of you may want that apology. Yeah, but somebody here is okay. Geez, hold on a second. I can only say so much so fast. All right, so for some of you, you know, this is you. You're letting go of something. You need to step. See now. All right, Spirit, bring it back to me, because you're throwing too much. You're throwing too much. Some of you need. There's a truth or something that you speak, or something that someone says here that you need to surrender, that you need to let go of what it is that you have been hiding. Some of you are so defensive too. Like, you carry that sword, like, I got it right here. You're flashing that sucker out like it's a Visa at the mall. You know, you're showing that. I know, I see things you're saying, your actions and stuff, and you're surrendering this because you've been disguising your fears of new love, of feeling something again, of letting someone that close again, even faded. You could be meeting someone that was faded, or this is them with you. Take it how it resonates. Because of the heartbreak, because of the betrayal that you've had. Maybe you've been cheated on before. Okay? This is interfering. Maybe you feel there's, you know, there's been competition. Something's there. This is the, storm warning. This is what caused you to walk away, and now it's unexpected to hear that, damn, I got my boundaries here. I'm paying attention to the signs and the synchronicities. Now you are in a much better place. Somebody regrets this. They want to come back. This person that really killed your self-esteem. Aren't we talking about bodies in the beginning? I don't know. Show me clearly. Or just that kind of nerdy energy, like didn't fit in, like nothing wrong, but they poked you apart. Maybe you didn't dress the part. You didn't. Now you do. Now you're in your Queen of Wands energy, regardless if you're a fire sign or not. Show me clear. Yeah, spiritual awakening. Bam. Somebody regrets your spiritual awakening. They regret your healing. Yeah. This could be with what they did. There's money problems here. The heartbreak, the disappointments. Something here with money was a problem in a relationship, and it hurt. It was disappointing. It was betrayal. It was, you know, this was a soulmate connection. Somebody that you were fated to meet. You may be even married. Okay? Somebody who felt that the grass was greener. You're letting this go. You see the truth. Somebody that you maybe wanted or could see yourself marrying. The one. And they saw you as some broke ass bitch. That's where, yeah, or a dude, whatever. They didn't see you as going anywhere. You'd ruin their reputation. Maybe they hung out with snob knobs or whatever, you know, and they'd look down upon you. Now they're showing me, what is it, Molly Ringwald and that guy that, it's not 16 Candles. What was it, Pretty in Pink? Isn't that the one where she's supposed to go to prom with the rich guy that's totally in love with her, but, you know, he keeps her on the down low? And Ducky. Isn't that his name? The Duckman? Good-ass movies in the 80s, man. So somebody, maybe he grew up in the 80s or something like that. They want to come together now that they see you. Now that they've, you know, freaking, you know, could have had that V8. They should have had that V8 a while ago. You're letting go of this. Releasing it. Releasing the hurt. The disappointment that situation caused. Maybe it's just even releasing the pain from, like, prom. You know? Maybe you were never asked. Maybe you were stood up. You know, whatever it is. I've stood up at the altar, left at the altar, whatever. There's something about that. It cut you to the core. It hurt you. And they just were screwing around, so they didn't even realize. They were all in their own bubble. They didn't realize. Now they do. Or they soon will. Now they do. Let me let's talk Akashic Records for this energy, please. Heavenly Father, Spirit Guides and Angels, thank you. Show me clearly. Yeah, okay, so in those movies that they're showing me, you were the one the whole time. They just hid it. They were trying to, you know, keep their look up. But it was you the whole time. Somebody is sick about this. Somebody is not doing well. Somebody is really, really struggling, realizing what an idiot they are. Yeah. You're meant to soar. Okay? So you need to stay grounded, though, or you're about to. Don't let it get out of control. Stay grounded as you level up like this. You are being asked to stop dimming your own light. Period. It's time for you to come out of the shadows and let your authentic self soar. Fly high, dear one. So yeah, again, you're wearing that mask, hiding yourself, being shy that people might see you a certain way, whatever it is. And just like in Greece. Yeah. And then she shows up at the graduation and, well, damn, jaws are dropping, everything. It doesn't have to be looks. It can be just the attitude. It's just she showed who she was, her authentic self the whole time. Something about that. Okay. And it doesn't have to have something to do with a man or a woman. Those are just the examples I'm giving. Showing who you truly were, coming out of that cocoon. Spreading your wings and going for it. Now they see you. You need to stay grounded here. You're being asked to ground yourself. You've been spending too much time in your head. And it's time to pay attention to your body and to the earth. Go outside and plant your feet in the ground and enjoy the centering feeling this brings. Yeah, maintain the discipline. The day you're waiting for will come. Maintain the discipline. Don't let this get out of your head. I mean, yeah, don't let this go to your head. Don't let this blow up, explode. Don't let your ego burst or whatever, because something really good is coming for you. Something very positive is coming for you. The more authentic that you are. Whether it's attention, finances, love, all of this. You need to stay grounded. You need to stay balanced. Maybe you have people coming to you, telling you and expressing to you how much you have helped them. Whether, regardless what it is that you do. Whether you're the butcher, the baker, or the candlestick maker, your meat's top quality, your cakes are undeniable, and your candles, they're magical. They just, whatever it is. Stay as you are inside. That loving, caring person. Stay grounded. Don't trade one mask of concealing for another. Maybe you've been on a weight loss journey, something like that. Show me clearly. Don't let it get out of hand. Maybe somebody accused you of that. Oh, it's because they lost all that weight and they look good now. That could be too. Wonderful here. It says pursue your goals and get what you want. It will provide wonderful benefits for you and the people you hold dear. Your ability to communicate is improving at this time, which will make it easier for you to interact with a broad spectrum of individuals. Yeah, something you have to say is taking off. You speaking your truth. Okay, some of you here have had to detach. I don't know. Damn retrograde. You're being asked to detach from something that you've been holding on to. I really feel it's the hurt, the pain, the resentment. That's what it feels like. But however it fits for you, if it does. When we hold on too tightly to the desired outcome, it restricts the flow. Trust that the outcome will work out and let go of your attachment to it. So some of you, you've been working towards this big major goal, dream, desire, and you're getting it in little baby steps, and then you're getting frustrated because you're asking for something that's bigger, but here's these little things. You're being prepared to handle what is about to come to you. You're experiencing delays in your manifestation because you have no idea what Spirit's justice will be, what they see is fitting. Some of you are just asking to not have to worry about bills anymore. And Spirit's like, no. Everything you've been through, my child, no. You're going to go up here and even more. You're going to go even further. Get ready. You're going to take off. You're being prepared to make sure that you can handle it. Stay grounded. Yeah, there's a fresh start here. You're being given the opportunity to begin again. Allow yourself to embrace this new life and open fully to this gift that you are being given. This fresh start. It's something wonderful. It's gonna blow your mind. You have had no idea. and you maybe still don't. You maybe won't until it happens. You're going to need to take a chance, though. It's time to step outside of your comfort zone. Thank you, Spirit. The world is waiting for you to take a chance, and when you do, you'll be rewarded with newfound confidence and enthusiasm that will begin to attract new results. Any more? Feels like it. It feels like the first time. It feels like the very first time ever I saw your face. Wow, I'm getting quite the mix of songs here. Let's see, this one to slide out here. Yeah, slow down, bring balance. You're helping people to slow down. You're bringing balance to a situation. This is your justice is now here for this. Yeah, you haven't even peaked your potential yet. Okay? Yeah, your praise of others. Praise is power. Finding the good in others and praising them sincerely can make them feel happy and confident. It's at the same time, it will make your own relationship more harmonious. So somebody could definitely be benefiting from, you know, not having it all be about you. Maybe you're honestly, maybe you're in a connection now where you recognize what your partner's doing. This is something that you didn't have, the thank you for a delicious meal, or, you know, for working so hard all the time, or something like that. This is something maybe you're doing. Let's see what's up. Heavenly Father, Spirit, Guides, and Angels, show me clearly Most High message for the collective. This is excellent energy. This is something big. You don't even know. Yeah, okay, now I'm hearing, you don't even know who I am. I left you a long time ago. Why do you care if I go? How about that? Yeah, someone has a good heart, okay? Someone has a good heart. It's being rewarded. Yeah, you don't even know who I am. You left me a long time ago. Yeah, something fell apart. Somebody got caught into the 9 to 5. You know, it's not about that. Divine timing. You know, somebody here putting too much into paying attention what other people freaking think versus a relationship that costs somebody dearly here. You know, paying attention to keeping up with the Joneses, you know, what other people would think. Yeah, this is here. This is somebody that they look at people and wonder, what am I going to get? This is somebody that's selfish and one-sided. That wanted to come out. Show me clearly. Show me clearly. I can't stop thinking of you. Yeah, you're receiving gifts that you earned. You earned it. You didn't quit. You didn't let the tough times get you down. Show me clearly. They thought you'd pull them down. They thought you'd ruin their status with their friends or their family, their business partners, whatever, and you're out here winning. Yeah, trifling, little importance, ignore it or them. Show me clearly. You always let your light shine before all of them. Never dim it. Never dim it. Tell me more. Yeah, their anger, jealousy has gotten the best of them. They can't stop thinking of you. They're jealous of, maybe who you're with or what you're receiving. Maybe both. Jealous of how you're shining. Yeah. They feel remorse. Okay? Now that you're receiving everything, they secretly adore you. And it's like right there with the trifling of little importance. I don't know. They treated you that way, of little importance. You were a bother. You were a pain. They didn't give you the credit you deserved. This person has true feelings for you. Now, you're going to take it how it works for you. You're going to do with it and make your choices wisely. Okay? Yeah, mad that you are enjoying your life. Okay? This almost wanted to come out. I'm going to pull it out. Enjoy your life, even if you're not where you want to be yet. Okay? This could be family, friends, co-workers, whatever. Their anger issues. They're upset. Yeah, the devil only knows what is spoken, so plan in silence. Keep what you got going to yourself. Maybe this is what you're doing. And don't be posting your ideas. Don't be talking about your plans. They want to knock them down. They want to stop them. Yeah, show me clearly. Yeah, somebody could have said you were selfish, or they're selfish. Yeah. Or so they say. You're selfish. Yeah, it depends. Sometimes you got to be a little selfish. You got to think about yourself. Put yourself first for a change. This is going to piss somebody off. Always take the higher road when possible. All right? There's the light at the end of the tunnel. It's here. Okay? It's here. They're mad. They're mad that you're seeing a finish line. Show me clearly. Yeah, somebody's got low self-esteem. Okay, this could be you. This could be who you were. Somebody here is low vibing. This is why they act like this. Show me clearly. Yes, you can. Don't listen to others. Again, don't let them knock your dreams. Yeah, this is a friend. Okay?